Hey guys, it's Wacka. Welcome you to week 7 of SDS season 12 or something. I have a guest for once if you want to say hi.
Hello, it's Kryptiix or Zangunar, bitches.
Yeah, so I haven't had a guest in like forever. It's probably been since like PRs like 3 seasons ago when I had Chocolate Lab on, and that was a shit show. So yeah, we're back to having some guests, and because he played a game in a different league, he won very uh, his win was very good. So
Handily.
he's just here for the ride. We got 7 games to watch because someone named John Paul and someone else named Shine forgot to schedule somehow. Um, but it's okay. So anyway, our first game is me versus Orn, who took over for Jamesy. Originally, I had Kryptiix take over this team because I thought it was fair since Jamesy only beat him. So it was like technically a worse coach taking it, but instead I gave it to one of the best players of all time. So yay me. And I get to be the first victim. Or am I? So
Victimizers.
yeah, on my side I have Mr. Queef Chomp, Queefinja, Queefinite, uh, Terra Fire, Queefarouge, Queef Growth, and Queefin Skibbity. On Oran's side, he has the Meowscarada Iron Treads, Tapu Fini, Lycanroc Dusk, Buzzwole, and Terrafairy Meloetta. So what do you think of that team? Because you technically played me, and it was going to be official. So I wonder what do you think of that composition?
It probably has more cohesion than the one I used against you, all things considered. And I have a feeling that the Buzzwole could sit there and be a little bit of a fat ass, but I think all in all, it's still going to be a well-rounded coverage team.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think Buzzwole is kind of a problem for me, especially like Helmet, because I think for the most part, Garchomp has like no way of beating it. Um, and I'm pretty sure it can take a hit from like Gren. It might take a Brave Bird from Corv. Oh, what do I know?
It's
It
got some
definitely
good
takes one.
physical bulk. Yeah, so that's got some good physical bulk. It's where he kind of shines.
Hell yeah. It probably eats something from Fez too, even like a special Fez. Armarouge is a problem for it, but I mean the fact that it beats like 4 of my other mons, it's probably good enough. Um,
Yeah,
so that's kind of what I thought. He didn't bring Victini. I don't think you brought Victini either, but you brought Muck
I brought
and
Muck instead. Yeah, he
some.
didn't really do a whole lot.
There's another one because you didn't bring Buzzwole and you didn't bring Lycanroc. Who's the other one?
Correct.
I forgot who the
Torn?
other.
Or is it Thunderous? Whichever one he has.
Oh, Thunderstarian, I think.
Thunderous Therian, yep.
Yeah.
Because I think that
Okay.
picked up a couple kills when we tested it.
Surprised he didn't bring Thunderous. Because Thunderous definitely beats my Wall Core for sure. Maybe not like Fez super well, but
But it
eh.
scares Corvin right out of there.
So I lead with Tangrowth into his Lycanroc. He gets up Stealth Rock as I knock off his Sash. That doesn't really matter. He's gonna bring a
Regardless of
Meowscarada for some reason. Again on my knockoff. Knock out that Choice Scarf. He's also gonna knock me, so we've pretty much only a quick knockoff so far. And I get off a nice and juicy Toxic. And he's gonna switch into Meloetta on the Leech Seed. Tangrowth is kind of. I feel like Tangrowth pressures his team very well, just with like Leech, Toxic, Knock. It is my only knocker. He's gonna bring in Feeny on my Fez switch in. Um, and then he ends up being faster, which I don't remember if my Fez was like slow or not. I don't remember. And it might be crazy that I went into my ground dragon type on a water fairy type. But trust me, Garchomp was like very. When I saw Calm Mind, I was like, okay, it's Draining Kiss. Let's just like chip it down with the Helmet Rough Skin and Earthquake, and like maybe I'll win a 1v1. And he wasn't showing an item either, so I was like, this is very suspicious.
so the confidence was there.
Hell yeah. So he's gonna Calm Mind. Earthquake doesn't KO, and he gets all that health back. But
Or so he thought.
he takes about like all his health from also helmet rough skin, so luckily for me that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Then Gren gets to pick up the KO and get that battle bond. I think this is the first time I ran battle bond this season. Maybe. He's gonna bring in Mellow, and I Hydro Pump. I knew he was Terra Fairy, but considering I just clicked Sludge Wave, like, I figured maybe he might not. But I guess he also has to fear Dark Pulse. Terra is always like a weird 50-50, and sometimes you're always better off just clicking your Terra. But Hydro, like, that did nothing. So it's obviously like a very bulky Mellow. Probably 8, if I had to guess.
So AV Mellow is a fun experience, to say the least.
Is that what you ran against me? Because you were like Terra
Yeah.
Steel? Yeah, Terra Steel.
It was AV as well.
And I'm pretty sure Mellow also destroyed Greninja, if I remember. I think.
Yeah, at least it got some BS hacks on Gorv. That's what I remember.
Oh yeah, you got like a Relic Song sleep into 3-turn sleep. But yeah, he has Dazzling Gleam. I'm pretty sure Mellow gets Alluring Voice. I'm not really sure why it's not like Alluring Voice, but whatever.
No, it does get Alluring Voice because you bullied me for running it when I ran Terra Steel Mellow.
I did. I probably
But I think
did.
Terra Fairy is probably a better Terra type overall, except for Into the Corv. But I mean, it's just Corv. Corv's
I was confused about the set because I thought it was like specially defensive. I actually don't know what this Mellow was. He did send me the pace, but I don't remember what was on it. But I was like, oh, Corv will eat the shit out of like a Thunderbolt, but it kind of didn't.
No, it's still a Meloetta throwing a super effective move at your head.
It sure is, and I sure am a Fizzdef Corv too. I stay in with Fez and get the Moonblast Toxic Chain. I don't really know why I did that. I guess I just wanted some chip on Lycanroc. He Endeavors, which I was immune to. And then he taunts because why wouldn't you just kill me when you could taunt me and then set up a Buzzwole, potentially?
Yeah, force the rocks to stay up, so...
Yeah, but he also could have killed me. So
yeah.
he's gonna activate my weak armor. I'm gonna Terra Fire and Armor Cannon.
And that just kinda...
And as you can see, the rest of his Mons, he has a 2% Meloetta. Treads that definitely dies to an Armor Cannon. I don't even think Akka's saving Treads. And a Meowscarada that's also chipped. So he goes hard Meowscarada, and he clicked it really fast. So I was like, okay, I think maybe he Sucker Punched, even though he had Choice Scarf. So I opted to click Destiny Bond, which was definitely the wrong play. I guess it wasn't. I guess I made the safe play. Because if he was Sucker... Yeah, because if he was Sucker, then he definitely killed Armarouge, and then I got nothing out of it, but Armarouge would have swept from here, but unfortunately I have to live with my actions. But I killed the Meow at least. Then Mellow comes in, and what do I do? Oh, I get the I get regen, and I sack the bird.
And eats that like it's fucking breakfast.
Yeah. I don't know what this Tread's investment is, because I feel like Ice Spinner could have been doing more, but I'm not exactly sure. He's gonna Volt Switch in Mellow. I think his idea was to chip down Tangrowth and then try for, like, crit. I think, yeah, because crit would have killed me there. I guess I should have maybe sacked Fez there, or, like, when Fez clicked U-turn back in the Tangrowth, because if I did get crit, I lost. I think. Because Fez was, like, AV, so... Yeah, I think I lost. But, I didn't get crit. Yeah, so... Tangrowth MVP. It was also the Mon that was standing up against you when we played.
Yeah, no, that thing is what punished Axel Meow, I think, multiple times.
Yeah, I think it did. Tangrowth, everybody.
Underrated.
Oh yeah, and GG's to Orn. Welcome back to SDS. I know that you picked up a good team, but you picked up a team that can no longer make playoffs, so I'm actually kind of surprised It looked like he tried, unless he just wanted to like click buttons. I don't know. Anyways, next up we have Lies of J versus Troy. On Joey's side, we have Cobalion, Primarina, Serena. Of course, it's Terra Flying Gyarados, Dio Speed, and Terra Steel Rotom Fan. I think this is Rotom Fan's debut.
I think it was. I do remember them discussing that. I was kind of shocked on the Flying Gyarados myself, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Terra Flying into a Zapdos and a Mamoswine with Shard, or like a Scarf Terrakion. I don't know, but I guess it works. So yeah, on Troy's side we have Overquill, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Mamoswine, Zapdos, Clefable, and Terrakion. What's this? It's Terra Water Overquill. Okay. So let's see what happens. We're gonna see lead Cobalion into to lead Terrakion. So the Swords of Justice got to meet each other, which is very cute. No Virizion. I think Orn picked up Virizion after this game, so they're all getting used. Crazy. So we see Prim switch in on Terrakion. I feel like... Is this like Fizdef Prim?
I was say it was very gutsy because like a nice fat
Confide. Huh?
that threw me for a loop when I watched that one live.
Leftovers, Confide, Terrakion. Okay,
it's a support rack.
At least it got burned. What? What the fuck is that? And then Zen that did nothing. Why the fuck was it Zen Headbutt? Okay, you do know this is not Iron Boulder, right? What the fuck is Zen Headbutt for? There's nothing here that's weak to Psychic.
I think that came this week at least, was weak to Psychic. I don't remember what the rest of Jay's team is, to wonder if there was a threat that was prepped for.
No, because he didn't bring Cinderace. He didn't bring Roaring Moon. Those aren't weak to Zen Headbutt.
I was like, one of those is immune to Zen Headbutt.
I don't know what the fuck Zen Headbutt is for. Troy, if you could enlighten me, I'd like to know. So we're gonna see the shiny Zapdos coming on Chop Kick. Are you gonna see Static Para? Nope.
No.
But it's the Battle of Electric Flyings. Holy shit, that did a lot.
Yeah.
And we miss Wisp.
Oh. Yeah.
That happens. This is what happens when you draft a Rotom. Like, you have to expect that you'll miss Will-O-Wisp and lose. We see the Air Slash. Mamo will kill with Stone Edge. And Cobalion comes in, we're gonna see Zapdos. Koba can't do anything to Zapdos, really. Like, it gets Stone Edge, but, like, I'm pretty sure it's doing, like, 20. Discharge. Ooh, we get the Discharge Para. That sucks. I guess that's what happens when you switch in a Discharge, but, like, I don't know. Still sucks, I guess. Discharge. It just kills Gyarados. Wait, is this Specs Zapdos, or...?
Yes, it was. It was Specs Zapdos.
Okay, so if we know we're Specs, why aren't we going Serena? Why aren't we going... Why are you not going Serena? Oh my god.
The hard switch earlier after the heat wave, I thought, would have told him that it was at least choice. And then after that speed check there.
So I didn't know what the investment on Rotom was, or because I feel like an offensive Zapdos could do 50% to Rotom Fan if it's like not bulky Rotom Fan, because Rotom has like fucking 50 HP. Yeah. So I wasn't I wasn't suspecting anything.
Yeah.
But we do, I guess you KO'd something. Oh, it came on a rocks. Body press. Did more than I thought maybe it would, but I would assume Heat Wave is just gonna kill this.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Zapdos
Mr. Undefeated was defeated by Troy, of all people. I think I would kill myself if I lost. Like, I'm sorry. I would say Joey, like, he has a good team, but some of his matchups are, like, not good. And I think maybe he skated by, like, a couple of his bad matchups. I don't know.
I'm shocked to see Grim and Gyarados coming into a potential Zapdos in the first place. But
going
really
Prim and Gyarados before going Serena is crazy.
Yeah, no, he said he was super prepped for Troy running Rain with that Overquill, but it didn't pan out that way today.
Yeah, I mean the over. Oh, it might. Was it like Was
I think
it
last
manual
week he
rain?
ran it. Yeah, I think
Oh
Troy
yeah,
runs.
that
Try
makes sense.
Pelipper.
If he was like manual rain and then like Hurricane Zapdos, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think last week
offensive
swim
spec
one.
Zapdos is underrated, but typically Zapdos like it has to run like defensive sets or it dies.
Yeah, it just didn't get it. They say the pair on the Dio speed was huge, and that probably did set that difference.
Yeah, oh for sure. That pair sucked, but I mean I think once you're paralyzed, like most of these guys are outspeeding it, or like Clef is just switching in and like not caring too much.
Yeah, no, he had options. Even if he didn't get that pair off, that would have kept Zap
Yeah, I
functional.
actually feel like Clef kind of solos like this build almost. Like you
It's
just
like
have to
Kozma
remove
could have
Gyarados and
done
like
something.
yeah, I feel like Clef just kind of sits on all these guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, we have you versus La. Also, I don't know who is that? Like your
It's just
avatar?
a female trainer or female ranger.
Oh, because
Female
mine. What is
ranger trainer.
mine? Oh, mine's like the black and white girl. Mine changes for some reason. I have mine set. I had it set for something else, and like it just keeps changing back to a default. So I've kind of given up on
So
changing
mine
it.
was the shadow trial. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember
you
until like
did the
that's
shadow
what it used to
trial.
be, and then I intentionally switched it to the female ranger.
Oh, oh, she's a ranger. Okay, I see it.
I do believe
I
that's what
was
that
like, what
trainer
is
class
she
is.
doing? I
Yeah,
couldn't
I
make
think
out what
it's
she's doing. I see the Pokeball. Okay,
yeah,
so on your side we have the Zangoose in the first slot. We also have
yeah.
Gliscor, Weavile, Blacephalon, Mega Aggron, and Breloom. So it looks like we're bringing out the offense. I guess Gliscor could be an offensive Gliscor. I don't know.
Yeah,
And La brought the Darkrai, Milotic, Scizor, Latias, Terra Fairy, Comfey. I don't think he knows how to change Terra types. I'm not gonna lie. And
Terra Fairy
also
Comfort does
Mega,
work in its own right.
and also Zard Y.
Yeah,
Terra Fairy Comfey is good, but I think versus an Aggron, I probably would have ran like Ground or Fire, maybe, or I don't know.
Fire Steel, something that was
Something.
resistant to at least one of
At
my
least
stabs.
fire would at least well.
Fire would have been
You
pretty
draining
good
kiss
into
the
this
Breloom, right?
specific team this week. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see lead Aggron into Latias. We're gonna see Chilling Water. That did a lot.
Yeah, I also didn't mega
Yeah. Why didn't you Mega?
because I was a head smash set as my secondary.
Water.
So I was Rock's head
Better
smash,
ball.
and then I was shocked to not get nailed by a psychic move here.
Yeah, I was
I was
like
kind of just messing
100%.
around.
I was like 100% expecting like a missed ball on like your Weavile swap or something. No,
Yeah.
you just Swords Dance on a Latias. I think maybe like do you just know like he doesn't run
Well,
sets?
so no, I came in on a chilling water with Breloom, and then he tossed a Shadow Ball at Breloom intentionally. And I was like, I don't think anything I have really is Shadow Ballable. I mean, maybe Blacephalon, but Zangoose is immune. Weavile would have eaten it. Aggron would have been fine. So I was like, he doesn't have an answer for Breloom, so I stayed in on it.
And
I was like,
then
I don't know
he
why.
doesn't. Oh, he does Mega Evolve here. I know that there's one game where he like forgot to Mega Evolve for some reason. Okay, so that's how Breloom beats Zard Y. It switches in on
Yeah.
rocks and then dies.
No, he
Okay.
hard swapped it. That's what shocked me. The crit was big, but I 2-code here, so he clicked break for whatever reason.
Yeah, and the only thing that Scizor could do to Breloom is dual Wing Beat, but I feel like at this
That would
point
have taken me out.
you're just kind of like trying to damage things. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me guess. He goes Darkrai next. Oh, he goes Comfey.
No.
Okay. Oh, he
I was
ran
expecting a draining kiss,
Petal
and
Blizzard.
yeah, I was expecting to get
Huh?
draining kiss there.
Okay, are we gonna see like a... No, we're gonna Mach Punch, right? Yeah. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
are we gonna see a Drain Punch again from Darkrai? Because I still see that like in my head sometimes. So I'm like,
And
why
then
did we do
there's
that? Body Slam.
no, I was very confused by some of the sets, and there was probably plans behind them, but I didn't get to see what those plans were.
You should have named this Luigi, and these guys are all CEOs. Charizard is the CEO of Sun. Milotic is the CEO of liking to get burned. Scizor's the CEO of Bullet Punch. Latias is the CEO of sucking ass. Comfey is the CEO of making Wacko think it has like prankster on like every move it has, because it does.
Yeah, it's just funny.
And then also Darkrai, the
Darkrai,
CEO
Lord
of
Nightmares.
nightmares. Yeah, exactly. The CEO of
Yeah.
giving you nightmares. Okay. So next up we have Sacred Ash versus Gex. Okay, so we have the Coco. Oh yeah, good win by the way. 6-0 is huge. I know you didn't like to get a 6-0, but screw you. Anyways, Sacred Ash versus Gex. We have the Coco Bundle, Tinkaton, Terra Fire, Rhyperior, interesting. Hydreigon, and Terra Fairy Driftblim. On Gex's side, we have Swampert, Terra Steel, Shaman Sky. Is it Mega? No, I think John Paul has Mega Latios. We have Latios, Volbeat, Trapagos, and Scrotum Heat. So I'm interested to see what Volbeat does here, because I guess it can encore things.
Everything
And
but
like
Hydreigon's pretty
it
susceptible to it.
annoys.
With them.
I guess the purpose of Volbeat is like to annoy like the terrain mons, because like it could encore, like Bundle likes to run substitute. Moth kind of likes agility sometimes. I don't know. I guess. Anyway, so we're gonna lead Driftblim into Skyman, as we immediately see the crit air slash and an icy wind. I've never seen an ice move do that little to Shaman Sky.
It was just Icy Wind, and it was from a Driftblim, however.
Driftblim is stronger than you think. So we
yeah, I
see the nice lightning rod. Awesome. Terrifier. I think Terrifier is interesting. We do miss Stone Edge. Probably didn't matter too much.
it's a Stone Edge. They do that.
Knock the Hydreigon Yachi Berry. What would Yachi be for? I guess just
Gex.
like, does Latios get Ice Beam? I think it does. But like,
I feel like it should have that, but
wouldn't
still.
Latios just click a Dragon move on it? I guess Ice Beam like hits Tinkaton for like 2%. I don't know.
So I guess also Driftblim would have been susceptible to getting hit with a loose ice move had he chosen to use one. But yeah.
I think it's full pair that sucks. Usually all Sacred Ash games are like really long and kind of pivot heavy and boring, so it's like it's really hard to commentate these. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, we're just seeing like things switching out
Rotating.
over and over. Yeah, like every turn has a switch, and I don't even know what's going on anymore. That Dark Pulse did a lot. Then yeah, then you just roost it off, and then you chip Rhyperior like little by little. Okay, ooh, Earthquake did a lot.
You?
But then we switch. I feel like you probably live in EQ.
I say possibly. Oh,
I don't know. I could be overestimating Rhyperior because it's not solid rock. It is
That's
lightning
true.
rod. But I
That's
feel like you could live, because obviously like it's obviously defensive Swampert when Dark Pulse is doing nothing. Oh, nice miss, and then we see T-Wave.
It's still faster.
It is still faster.
But it is
Bundle is one of the fastest mons ever made, for real.
Yeah, it is fast, and it was speed boosted as was, so.
Terrapagos does a lot to that. Okay, that Tinkaton does not look very especially defensive. Oh, unless it's like, is it like Specs Terrapagos maybe?
You can see that after that.
Because Specs Terrapagos is like, it's a good set. It's just like you barely opt to run like other things. Because Specs Terra Starstorm has like no switch-ins other than Ghost type. U-turn. And he's just gonna let Tink die. I feel like the last couple of games I've watched from Sacred Ash, like the games are so long and it looks like he's losing for so long, and then like he kind of brings it back somehow. But I'm kind of wondering like how close he can make this when like Swampert is infinitely walling this Hydreigon. And it also beats Rhyperior. He also used Terra, so like he doesn't have to think about Terra Drifblim like ever. We do hit Terrapagos. Terra Starstorm, okay. Let me switch.
From laughs in the face of the turtle.
So both of the dragons were running Yachi Berry. Oh, I guess that's probably for a bundle.
Another
So we can
Terra.
stand Bulky Latios. I actually kind of like Bulky Latios. That mon is like surprisingly obnoxious. Because you'd think like, oh, if they want to use like a bulky set, then they just use Latias, but Latios has like some merit. Hydreigon. Yeah, Hydreigon can beat Volbeat, at least. We see swap into Ripe. Knock. AV.
Endeavor.
Okay, and I think Endeavor is cool.
Yeah,
Running Endeavor, maybe he can't be. I was gonna say he could be like Endure, but he can't be on an AV set. Unless he was expecting to get knocked.
Which I mean, in these games, pretty frequently.
Okay, so we finally knock out the Swampert. After 47 turns, something dies. That did a lot. I'm kind of confused with this Latios, or what the Latios is. Is it like offensive?
Because it's only clicked attacking moves so far, right? No, it has Thunder Wave.
No, it's clicked T-Wave Recover.
Huh. Was that an AV Latia? No, it was Yachi. We knew what item it was. It was Yachi, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Yachi Berry Latios.
Huh. This must have been mixed.
I don't know. There's so much swapping that I'm so confused watching this game.
There's been a rotation cycle for sure.
5 turns. I used to be able to play games that would last like 100 plus turns. I don't think I could do it anymore. Probably because I draft teams that don't stall as well anymore. So if I don't win in like 15 turns, I kind of just lose.
That's fair. Hyper aggressive kind of leads to.
We're waiting until now to reveal Calm Mind Coco.
I mean, he didn't want to sit up on that Swampert, so until Pert went
I
down,
guess,
really was
yeah, because it's
Coco in.
Roost, Calm Mind.
Probably.
Rashuka. That falls, but then we Roost.
And that's.
Okay, and then we T-Bolt. Oh, wait, this is a slow Coco. T-Bolt. Unfortunate.
It might have been a Scarfed Shaman too, unless we knew what item it was.
No, I think it clicked Air Slash and then Earth Power at some point. No,
I think it was 2 times it was out.
It probably is
Earth Power when it came out this third time.
Yeah, probably was Scarf, yeah.
65 turns
that was a
and 50
shame.
turns that was rotating.
I almost kind of wonder if oh, no, it did 27%. I was wondering if the SpDef drop might have mattered from Earth Power.
I think it shifted how much we took in total, but not enough for the Roost to have shifted it, because I think he went from taking 30 odd to 43. So it would have added up.
Right, yeah, it probably didn't matter too much. But if it was like, with 3 Calm Mind boosts, so that would be, what, 1... Was the terrain still up at that point, actually? No, terrain went away. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, if this was stored power, maybe, it might have killed. But I think with 5 boosts, I think Thunderbolt still does more.
Stab boost, I think it does.
Yeah, but, yeah, I guess it sucks that terrain went away, but I guess you would have just sacked Rotom or Latios and then went Terrapagos. So, yeah, there wasn't really a way out there. Well, anyways, still very well played on both sides. Like, Sacred Ash kind of almost brought it back. as I was saying, like, turn 30, like, none of these guys were, like, they were, like, hardly damaged or, like, statused at all, but, like, Rotom is almost dead, Latios is, like, halfway dead, Trapdo's almost died. So it's pretty close. Oh god. So now it's Dedanley versus Yuno. I didn't know that this was a game that happened.
It happened today, I do believe. A few
Okay.
hours ago.
I think, actually, I guess I knew that they were playing this week, because I thought if Yuno's undefeated, I think Dedanley is, like, one of the last people that can probably take them down. But it's always still possible if he loses here, so. Anyways, we have Cincino, Hatterene. Oh, it's Terra Cincino, Terra Ice. And then we have Chi-Yu Sneasel. Sneasler. He copied my ass with the Chi-Yu Sneasler. We also have Empoleon and fucking Golduck. I don't know if the Golduck is Terra, but if it is, it's Terra Water.
So Golduck's been a sleeper for him, I think, the last couple of games he's played, too.
He like, just picked it up, like, right before trades closed, and he's used it both times so far. I think he's just using it for fun, but I think Golduck kind of cooks, low-key. Like Manual Rain, maybe. On Yuno's side, we have Pult, Mega Diancie, Donphan, Amoonguss, Volcarona, and Celesteela. So, did you watch this game?
Yeah, I watched this one live, too. I think I've watched most of these live, like you said earlier.
Okay.
I know I watched it earlier.
Because I definitely, this is one of the games I saw nothing about it, other than I put in the stats, but I don't even think I paid attention to, like, what I was putting in. I was just like, oh, this happened. Empoleon got 5 KOs or something like that. Like, I didn't think about what I was putting in, so not really sure what happens here.
You just read numbers, but you didn't pay attention to what they were there for.
Yeah, pretty much. So you see Hatterene lead into Pult. Okay, that is choice band as fuck, right? I guess choice band's probably the best bring into Empoleon. I wonder how much Darks does to that thing. Or just like Phantom Force, but you have to be careful about Chi-Yu. You see D-Gleam. Anaheim Golduck comes
breakfast.
in. Yeah, that Heavy Slam did nothing. Okay, so we do see Manual Rain. And then we switch right into Amoonguss. Bulk. Okay, honestly, it's probably a good thing that he missed Axel, unless it was pads. Knock off the Amoonguss.
Leftovers.
I wonder why it wouldn't be Black Sludge.
I was thinking the same thing when I saw that get knocked off. I'm like, if you're a poison type, you always
I know,
over
like,
leftovers.
some people, like, they'll run leftovers on a poison type if it can Terra, but you can't Terra, so I feel like if you're gonna get tricked, you might as well trick a Black Sludge.
Yeah,
Heavy Slam.
they're identical beyond that.
Ooh, defense boosting. Then we miss Hydro, that sucks. This is why Golduck is 2 points, because it can't do anything.
Piss drinker.
Piss drinker.
I do love Yuno's nicknames every time he comes through. Para here.
Okay, full pair is good.
Oh, barely lives
wow,
at CC.
Bye, Sneasler.
Drink that.
Not my Scizor. My Scizor would KO this thing. Yeah. Why are people not, like... Why are they not prepping for Amoonguss? Like,
I think he's brought Amoonguss at least the last 3 weeks.
He's brought Amoonguss. I think he's used it in every game. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's just good and it hasn't been punished yet.
Yeah, no one's punishing it.
I'm surprised that Chi-Yu didn't have an answer to the Amoonguss. They didn't come in on it at any point. But I guess he's afraid of getting.
He's trying to preserve it.
Yeah, so I don't want to get caught with a random status from Amoonguss or just getting screwed over by.
I wonder if he's scared that, like, he needs to make Chi-Yu take a hit. Well, I guess he doesn't care that much because he just hard stopped it in.
Well, he was probably expecting that Giga Drain out of it.
Spore? Okay.
Oh,
no, obviously you're gonna switch into. Oh yeah, because you don't want to invite him to.
They're in Generator right now too.
Ice Beam. Okay, that did nothing.
The Amoonguss is
this thing isn't. It doesn't even have an item anymore. It's not like it's AV. That's so sad.
No, it's just It's just Big Amoonguss versus a duck.
I can't believe I told him that he should have picked up Roserade, because obviously Moongus is just working.
Amoonguss is just good. I like Amoonguss more than Roserade personally, but obviously they kind of serve different roles at some points.
Yeah, so the idea behind Roserade is literally just T-spikes, so you can spam Hex with Pult.
That tracks. Okay.
Since Ghost is like pretty hard to, what's the word? I don't know.
Punish.
Yeah, it's hard to punish Ghosts. And
So
Roserade
not a
actually,
normal
like,
red
Roserade's
one,
pretty
yeah.
good. Oh, Castleberry crit doesn't matter. If I had a nickel for every time I've been crit through a fucking berry, I'd have like 15 nickels this week. Ooh, we outspeed. Is it Scarf Chi?
I feel like it is from what I can remember. He keeps rotating out in unfavorable matchups, definitely, and he kind of is only like
Oh,
the
and
same
also
move
this
rate.
Diancee's just not Mega Evolving.
Yeah.
I think Yuno's the smartest Mega Diancee player I've ever seen. Like, every time I see Diancee Mega Evolve, it dies, like, immediately.
It's just
He's...
scary. People don't want to see it, so people punish it.
I guess it's
And there's
possible he's
you.
just using it because, its matchup into Chiyu is just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Dragon Darts is just gonna win. Aqua Jet's not gonna do...
Big 5%er.
So this was just a physical Empoleon. Interesting.
That Dark Pulse, and I mean...
Okay, Chi, you got this. You can flitch down this Diancie. Just
so
flinch it.
it's all on flinches.
Ah,
and
darn.
that's that.
You probably had to flinch the Celesteela too. I feel like Celesteela probably didn't die.
So this wasn't dying ready for it.
To a
I think that
Dark
thing
Pulse.
took 2.
Oh, it was Fizz Def Selly though, because I remember got a defense boost.
That's right.
That was crazy. Yuno's team is just crazy.
He's fat. I think that's really where it kind of is. It's
fat,
rough to work around.
It's fat, and he just kind of has, like, he hits hard. Amoonguss is, like, hard to switch in on, too.
Yeah.
For defensive mon. I wonder... No, he had Hatterene, but, like... I wonder if he had, like... that item, safety goggles or something on something.
I don't remember seeing any goggles, at least during this game.
Probably not. I didn't see the items in, like, half the mons. I know Chiyu must have been... It was Scarf.
Yeah.
This Golduck must have been, like, level 50, because how the fuck did it do 30% to Amoonguss? I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna see Elekid versus Wobbuffet. And we're gonna see... what's his name? Galarian Weezing Blaziken. Wow, the names aren't coming to me. Spectre, Mandibuzz. I almost had a Scavalier. Yeah, that's a Scavalier and also a Tyranitar. And then on Wobbuffet's side, we have Terra Bug Low Kicks as always. Terra Normal Cursula in the second slot. Great Tusk, Mega Toys, Klefki, and Ogerpon. What do I think of this matchup? I feel like Wobbuffet like automatically loses to Mandibuzz.
Mandibuzz definitely put some good pressure on
like
this team.
Like we have Klefki, but I think we just U-turn on Klefki and like it's immune to Prankster T-Wave and shit. So yeah. I don't really know what happens, and then like you just go Drill and like click Earthquake because there's no... The ground switch in is Ogerpon.
And it's Ogerpon.
Okay, so we just lead Drill into Ogerpon. It's Mold Breaker, which is interesting because we did bring T-Tar.
Yeah.
And it's Lefty's Mandy. So we didn't respect Stealth Rock on anything. Foul Play did nothing. Is it like Yawn Protect? Nope.
Liptorn.
Yeah.
But that Rocky helmet.
I like Shiny Cursula. I like that a lot.
It's just the right amount of different.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I feel like I've always liked Cursula as a mon. I just really wish it had, like, Trick Room. Because it would be a really good, just, like, self-sufficient Trick Room sweeper, I feel.
Yeah, but it's hard to make
you'd
use.
have to run Perish Body, but I think like 3 turns is enough, and like Trick Room runs out by then anyway.
Yeah. I like the Galarian Corso line in general. It's one of my favorite, I think, alternate lines.
Yeah, they
variants.
definitely made it so much better. I mean, I remember when Corsola was in like OU, Iron Defense.
Iron Defense Mandible is
Huh?
just a
Iron
that
Defense. Okay.
it's just to sit there and be fat for longer.
Toxic Foul Play. Iron Defense. Okay, I see. Doesn't touch Klefki at all, but it's fine.
He just hoped he wouldn't have to deal with that on Klefki,
Oh.
it seems.
Why did we go low kicks and not Klefki? You know what? It's fine. Tear Bug, U-turn.
Back with more Rocky Helm.
Mandibus is gonna get low though because
Everything.
it doesn't have boots. Oh, it probably spin drill, right?
You'd think so.
Why did we do that? I guess we didn't have like. I guess maybe he thought he was setting up the Blaziken sweep, maybe. Because I think Blaziken could win from here.
With low kicks and Ogerpon being what's really left as pressure as Tusk whittles itself down here.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we blitz. We won't take that much recoil though, and we're not Life Orb. Okay, so I guess Wildfet's playing for chipping down Blaziken a little bit. Protect. Oof! Imagine if we just like blitzed there.
Blitz there, got rid of that low kicks, called it a night.
Oh, I got rid of Ogerpon.
Fast Chicken is now in place.
I wonder if he knows if the low kicks is like choice locked. I don't think there's anything that should.
There's nothing.
Like, I don't think there's any tell that it's choice locked just yet. We know it's not boots.
Yeah.
I guess if it's not boots or Life Orb, then I guess it's. I guess it. Yeah, I guess like that's the only other option is Scarf or Band.
Here's I love that. I liked this play earlier.
He ran Sash last week, I think. Sash Curslow. And, oh, and it was Terra Normal for the Spectre, but I guess
never need
fuck
to do
that.
there. Yeah.
Protect.
More protect. He was afraid of first impression here, and that's what all the protects are coming out of. Which makes sense. You don't want to get nailed by a Terra Bug first impression.
Yeah, and at that point you just let Mandy die because Mandy's not doing anything.
Comes Titor.
Deity. Okay.
Yeah. And he gets a little gutsy here.
If this was me, I would have gotten crit there.
Or at least the Spadef draft. One of the two would have happened.
Okay, imagine if the low kicks just like sucker punched here. But it would be choice locked, so like
So he'd
just be able, unless it's like spec cheer, like you just kind of stall out low kicks with spec anyway. Knock.
Yeah. Again, I'm just checking for that fear of the
just one rock.
Just chucks a rock at it. I was glad to see T-Tar get a pickup or two because I love T-Tar. Like,
yeah, T-Tar's so good. Fun. Obviously, this must have been loaded dice.
They'd be running Rock Blast, I would assume so.
Oh yeah, also Rock Blast for the Curslow is very smart too.
Say anything, yeah, break those sashes.
Well, either like just the sash, or if it was Perish Body, but like weak armor, I guess, because sometimes they don't like running Perish Body.
Which is
cool set.
Understandable, but it's so slow that weak armor is kind of wild to kind of prey on, because even if you only get one proc off of it, you're still slower than some things on a Cursor.
Oh yeah, no, it's really slow.
And its pride is kind of its bulk at this point, so then your defenses go down.
Cursor doesn't have any pride. Its pride is hoping that people think it's a Chandelure and like maybe respect it. Because like, why did they make a mon that was just worse than Chandelure? It's fine. It has special bulk. Like I think Strength Sap and like Whirlpool Perish Body is like really cool, but it's not very good at doing that. Anyway, our last game is Brundon versus Heister. On Brundon's side, we have the Landorus Therian, which for some reason on my screen it looks really squishy, like squished down. I don't know if it's just If
I
I'm
think
like
it's just static
sitting,
Kyurem, so it looks goofy.
maybe, maybe it's because I'm like sitting further away from my computer too, like slightly. It's not like right in my face. But yeah, then we also have Kyurem, Terra. Oh no, it's not Terra Sinistra. I wouldn't allow that shit. It's just Sinistra, Slowking, Terra Ground, Steel, and Iron Hands. On Heister's side, we have only one regen mon, so we didn't go 5 regen mons this week. But we have Mienshao Mega Manectric, who just won me a chip, by the way, by not showing up to the game, but it's fine. Terra Diancie, Ursaluna, Archaludon, and Darmanitan. Also, why is Archaludon and, like, Sinistra, like, moving around, but Iron Hands isn't? Why do they do that? That's
I
so
just don't
rude.
like the Paradox Mons. I don't think any of them have an animation at this
They
point in
don't.
time.
Like, some of them have animations where, like their black and white things have animations, but does it? Oh yeah, he's moving on the other side. I don't know if that's just like my computer that does that, but kind of wish they were
Yeah,
animated on both
no.
sides. So we're gonna watch it
It
from
is
Heister's side.
just so we can watch Iron Hands move.
We can see Iron Hand's like hand things. That's so awesome. So we see Lando lead into Mienshao. By the way, Mienshao gets inner focus. So like if we wanted to run like an SD set, like we could instantly win right now, but we decided not to. But it's okay.
You turn into that
Hard
hat.
Ursaluna. I would have been so scared to go hard Luna on a potential knockoff, but you know what? It works. Ice Punch the Sinistra, very nice. Another helmet.
Another rocket helmet. Golly.
It's just like me. He's learning from me. I
You're,
think I
you're
ran.
corrupting everyone.
I have to tell you, I think I had helmet on this thing.
And you had a helmet on.
I had helmet on Corv, I think, and I had helmet on this. I had 3 helmets.
No, I'm pretty sure you did the same thing when we tested it. It was miserable.
yeah, I ran 3 helmets. I don't think I ran Garchomp when I faced you. I think I ran in some other mon.
No, you ran
anyway.
Chomp. I remember hitting it with a triple axle.
Oh yeah,
I think I had already knocked off your helmet though. I think. So I just got rough skinned.
Yeah. Anyways, clear body Diancie, staying the fuck in. Like
Confidence.
Oh, you know, it was probably fucking it was probably policy.
Yeah.
Diamond Storm. Okay, huh? Why?
This is such an interaction between 2 Terra ground types. They're just hanging out in the trick room.
Two ground types with base 150 defense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright. Skull, are we gonna policy? Oh, there it is. There it is. Uh-oh.
Room again though.
Brennan said, I think I've made an error. You sure did. You fucked with Diancie, that's what happened. Oh, it did nothing. Diancie sucks. Oh, but that did nothing as well. I don't know what this Diancie spread it. I feel like when I used Terra Diancie like 2 years ago, and it was the fucking shit. But now I see other people use it, I'm like, wow, Diancie does like no damage. Except, well, versus you, it didn't beat you, but like it got lucky with the defense boost.
There was a couple. I think there was a couple moments that mattered, but I ended up also just getting messed up by it. Yeah.
Trick Room, Earth Power, Diamond Storm, Body Press policy. I would clap, but it wouldn't pick up on the mic. Thank you for not running Iron Defense, because that made me have an aneurysm. All right, so we turn into Archaludon. Okay, this is where I started watching the game, because Draco just demolished Arch. I'm pretty sure that has to be Specs Kyurem, I think. Ice Spinner, the Lando. I like that Mienshao has ice coverage now. Because in Gen 8 it didn't have it doesn't have Ice Punch, but they gave it Axle and Ice Spinner now, so Mienshao is a lot better, but there's just so many new fighting types that are better than it that no one uses Mienshao anymore, so it's sad. And then we hard swapped for some reason. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was probably because close combat didn't KO, but why did we go Manectric? Oh my god. I don't... Yeah, I don't really understand why we went Manectric here.
Overheat didn't even pop it.
And then we Earthquake. Because I'm pretty sure Mienshao, when we sack Darm, I think we could just go right back into Mienshao and then just click close combat. The Slowking, I don't think can take 2.
It's not from 26, I think, yeah.
I mean, when it switches in with regen. Okay, so you see it's at 59. Yeah, close combat is more than enough. So I think Heiser, I think he threw. Right?
The Manectric play was definitely an interesting move at that point, so I feel like there could have been a better way to get rid of that Registeel without letting Manectric go down there and using it as a body later on.
No, for real, like, I think the Reggie was probably low enough. I feel like Mienshao could probably kill with close combat. Maybe it didn't kill with close combat. Maybe he
couldn't. Like it, I guess it depends on how. I
guess this is
going to be.
This is why we run. This is why we run Reckless High Jump Kick. Obviously, that would have won you the game, Heister. I'm pretty sure High Jump Kick with Reckless like probably killed the Slow Kick.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know what this Mienshao set was. Was this Mienshao? Was it Scarf? I don't know.
Brendan's team wasn't really all that fast against when Mienshao was out.
No,
so it's kind of hard to get a gauge on that.
Yeah, Brendan's team isn't very fast.
I didn't see banded damage coming out of that.
He's had to run Scarf Kyurem a lot. Yeah, because his team is so slow. I think his fast mons, he has Mega Beedrill, he has Inteleon, and he has... I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. I have to change the scene. Okay. You should be able to see that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to look at standings yet. I have to know what Brunden's other fast mon is. Pyroar.
Pyroar's got a okay mid speed.
This team is just so slow. But he's doing so well with it because as soon as he made the trades, like, he won everything since.
Yeah. I experienced the Regicopter.
We've seen Regitube, we've seen Regicopter, we've seen what is this?
Dirt.
It was Regiment.
Regiment. Oh, because cement. Yeah.
I don't think cement would be round, but anyway, he's doing well with the Registeel. I think he said that Registeel is like one of his favorite Pokemon now. So we like to see that.
Good use of it.
I actually didn't realize that Registeel had like 8 kills. That's crazy. Because he's not even running like Iron Defense Press or anything. Like, it's just a Registeel.
It's just inherently fat and it punishes people.
Yeah, that's the problem with Registeel, I guess. I guess we'll look at the kill board first. So on top we still have Armarouge. I think Armarouge has been on top since like week 2. Right? Or did it?
Blacephalon was on top at some point during that point. I think it was.
Oh yeah, Blacephalon was on top week 2. I think Armarouge was on for week 3 or for week 1. But then Armarouge has just been more consistent because you're not using Blaze.
I've used the last 2 games. It just didn't come out this game at all, and then they got mauled the other game.
That is true. That is true.
It's gotten mauled every other game it's come to, practically.
Yeah, and then we also have Mega Diancie. Oh, that was a thing. I have... Because now that's on my mind. He didn't Mega Evolve? Okay, no, I have it in his Mega Diancie. Because he didn't Mega Evolve, I was wondering if I just had it in his regular Diancie.
He's Mega because Hister has regular.
Yeah, but I don't know if that like screws up the stats on the other Diancie, but it definitely wouldn't have counted for Mega. Terra Gyarados is still up here. It did nothing this week, but it's still up there.
But it's Gyarados.
GU got quite a few kills this week. Excadrill. I think Excadrill killed like a couple things. Your Breloom 6-0'd. So your Breloom's up here. Dio
Growled.
Speed. Low Kicks. And by the way, Wobbuffet has only had this team for like 2 weeks, and Low Kicks is already number 8.
Latias is he's just good. I do love
Yeah,
watching
both
Latias
Low Kicks and Zapdos surpassed Gren. 'Cause
Good.
Gren got
It's
a
hard
KO,
below.
I believe, and I think Gren was at like 8 before. Yeah, and then the Zapdos had a really good week. John Paul hasn't played, so we don't know anything about the Wellspring for this week. They'll be playing later, but I didn't feel like waiting for them to play. We also have, Registeel, Rhyperior, which is also like a pretty good Terra. Terapagos doing pretty well. Cobalion kind of fell off this week, because a lot of the mons above Cobalion are just like 1 kill above it. Amoonguss.
Is just hanging out.
7 kills for Amoonguss, that's crazy. Then we got Lando, Sneasler. Sneasler, Lopunny, very similar stats. Very cool. Yeah, and then the Cradily.
The Cradily from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and then at this point, like, anything below, like, 20 are just kind of mons that have existed.
Yeah.
Like, the Eternal Floette forfeit win kills, and then also, like, Tangrowth.
Tangrowth has been very pivotal. What do you mean? He's just fast.
Tangrowth has come to 2 games, and it clicked Giga Drain like 4 times, and it got 4 kills by clicking Giga Drain. No, it killed Leaf. It killed Leaf Storm like twice. Your Araquanid is kind of up here. Who's doing really bad right now? I want to scroll to the bottom, and I want to yell at like the mons on the bottom.
Or the Weavile and the Mega Aggron army.
Yeah, what's going on with the
upset about
Weavile? What's going on with the
That's
Aggron?
being terrible with it. Aggron's just kind of hanging out. I wanted to pick up some kills with him this week, but I just didn't get around to it.
How dare Orn not have any kills with Verzion after not being allowed to use it this week? How dare he not have a KO? Mega Banette. Okay, I can't yell at Sharpedo, Mega Banette, Verzion. Thwacky's like whatever. Lele? Like, how are you not using
Really hasn't come to a game, which is...
How are you not using that mon? How are you not using Persian, but you're using Volbeat? Kecleon. I thought we saw someone use Kecleon.
Not today, at least.
Not today, but I could have sworn.
No, I feel like that would have been PWO.
Maybe. I haven't really watched a lot of those games yet.
Yeah.
We got the Aggron, the Comfey's done nothing, Darkrai, Tinkaton, Clef.
Kind of shocked to see Tinkaton down here. Tinkaton's usually pretty terrifying.
It's gotten like paralyzed every game and then it dies.
I'm gonna ignore the fact, like, I think half of my team is in this lower, like, 20, by the way. Because there's Zangoose, there's Weave, there's Starmie, there's... Yeah.
I thought your Starmie had a KO.
I don't think it has picked one up. It's mostly been a support role if it has made it to games.
Oh, look. I think my worst mon so far has been Mismagius. I think Mismagius is the only one that hasn't claimed a KO. Fletchinder?
Just hanging out. I love Fletchinder. He's just a dude. He's just a dude.
Okay. Bellybolt? Okay.
He's only come to 1 game. He's hanging out.
Bellybolt will claim some KOs, I will say. It'll probably get one next week. Versus me.
What do you mean, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, dude. What's my switch into Bellybolt? It's definitely not Garchomp, right?
Definitely not. Definitely not the ground type into the
Like...
mon that basically only runs fucking electric moves.
Muddy Water Toxic. You could maybe outstall Garchomp at its own game with the Toxic Protect. Because that's all Garchomp has done. It's click Toxic Protect all season.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I don't think Weavile's coming this week, but I know you're also not a fan of it, but like you're so helmet heavy that if I click Axel once, I'm gonna be super depressed.
No, you're fine. You'll miss the Axel and then be like, thank God I missed Axel, and then you'll click knock as I body press with Corv and you'll die. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know that Corv got a fighting move. No, but I don't know. You have potential to win. You can win. Your team, like you have offensive threats. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this week. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, and we will see you for week 8, or at least I will.
Yeah.